Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol RTNB. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you are new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where the green line right there is coming into play, and that still definitely pertains to the chart. And overall, the chart is still perfectly fine, and I believe I talked about this yesterday, but I'm kind of having a case of deja vu because it is tricky from a presentation perspective. Meaning, if you are a day trader and you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 2 seconds after buying, then yeah, for you the chart's looking pretty rough. But if you care about the big picture of things, then yeah, I get it. The price did indeed pull back today. But again, big picture, looking at multiple days, the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher base. And heck, today, technically speaking, they even did build a higher base. But it's still up above all the general longer-term levels of support. So from a big picture perspective, which is what I'm going to be talking about. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you just had a different strategy going in. But again, from big picture, things are still perfectly fine. And the easiest way to kind of really just show that and summarize that is via the price being up above the couple levels of support that I've talked about before. First level, though, is the ideal level of support. I mean, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? And that is the purple line right there, which is the 50-period simple moving average. That line has continued to increase upwards. So essentially, this is like a trend line that's drawing itself for us. So as long as the price, stays above that purple line, that is certainly going to be that ideal situation at this point in time. In the event the price doesn't hold above it, I'm not saying everything's ruined or the end of the world or anything, because that's where $2.50 comes into play, which is that green line I talked about yesterday. That would still be that next area of support right there. So yeah, it pulled back today, but hopefully I've done a good job showing that the price is still above the big general levels of support. So therefore, the bulls do still have an opportunity to continue to build upon this long-term uptrend. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, key level right now seems to be right up here around $3.80, give or take. Yeah, I realize the price did technically, go up, peek its head a little bit above it the first opening 30 minutes. But, technically speaking right here, the price didn't quite hit it. So I'm just trying to find that middle ground, and I'm going to use that middle ground as $3.80. So all in all, good solid week. And as long as the price keeps on building higher bases, then who knows how far this can go. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.